Alright guys, it's Gaz here for MUFC Daily on Full Time Devils, bringing you all the latest Manchester United news and Manchester United fan community news. So today we can start in one place, and that is Bastian Schweinsteiger, unfortunately, is going to be banned for the next 3 games for Manchester United. So the good point here is he's going to be back for the Chelsea game, but he's going to miss some crucial games at this point in the season as well, over Christmas. This is where you really need to start picking up points. This is where Ferguson teams always started picking up points just after Christmas or around the Christmas period, and then we'd go on a run. We always started slow under Ferguson, remember, as well. We'd be in a similar position to what we are now and then just storm the league. So very disappointing that we've lost Bastian Schweinsteiger. I mean, for me, he's been our best player. He's been one of our best players. I think if Ander Herrera had started every game, then he would have took that mantle. But he's one of the few class players that you need in a Premier League winning squad. I think he's one of those players, one of the very few players that we have that actually has the ability to win a Premier League. I think him, Herrera, Chris Smalling, and David De Gea, I'd say they're the only ones who are actually good enough to win a Premier League. So it's absolutely gutting that he's going to be out for the 3 matches. It's of course for his sly little dig in the West Ham game, but hopefully he can come back stronger. And hopefully when he comes back, we don't have to keep subbing him off in the 70th minute, because I'm getting sick of that. Surely he can play one whole game. I'm getting sick of him coming off someone stupid like Fellaini or something. Anyway, moving on from Schweinsteiger and on to our assistant manager, actually, Ryan Giggs. So of course Gary Monk got sacked from his job at Swansea, and Ryan Giggs has been linked to that job ferociously overnight. Now, I wish we could loan a manager like you can a player. I wish we could loan them gigs, but unfortunately that's not quite how it works. However, I wouldn't be averse to the idea of Ryan Giggs going to Swansea, seeing what he can do. He's well respected. Remember, they did give him a standing ovation once when United played there a couple of years ago. So I'd be fine with that, just as long as, if he does impress, he's ready to come back to Manchester United in the future. Him and Gary Neville as sort of a tag team, managerial team. I'd be very happy with that. But yeah, Ryan Giggs to Swansea could very well happen, apparently. That's another job that Moyes isn't getting. Right, moving on from that, on to transfers. This summer we have apparently been linked to a £50 million move for Everton's John Stones. So for me, he's one of the best centre-halves in the Premiership. He's very, very young, only 21 years old, and he is English. So of course the price gets bumped up a little bit with him being young, with him being English. But honestly, I think he's worth 50 million. I think you'd actually have to pay more than that to get him. I think he's an absolutely class defender. However, I am in 2 minds about this, because in one mind I'm thinking, why would we need a defender? We've got the best defence in the Premier League. But in another mind I'm thinking, hang on, the only time we actually played attacking football against Wolfsburg, we got completely rolled over because our defence was so weak. So maybe our defence isn't as strong as the stats will tell you. Maybe this is the reason we're playing this defensive football, to protect that back line who, let's face it, aren't the greatest in terms of ability, apart from Chris Smalling and David De Gea, who have saved our bacon quite a few times this year. Right, moving on to the last thing. Now, I don't like talking about rumoured kits or anything like that, because most of the time they turn out to be fake, but this one I'm actually quite interested in. So the Manchester United kit for next season, that's the 2016-17 season, by Adidas, has apparently been leaked. And what I love about it is it's in a Newton Heath style. That's why I'll make an exception to talking about this. So obviously the old Newton Heath colours, we had gold or yellow, whatever you want to call it, and green on the other side. Well, this kit is going to be sort of similar, still red, but one shade of red here and another shade of red here with a little bit of diagonal thing going down the middle. It looks really cool, and I think it would pay quite a good homage to our past, so I'd be quite happy with that. Anyway, guys, get your comments in below. Talk about anything that I've just spoken about. Tell me you disagree with me. Tell me you agree with me. Get your comments in below. Give this a like. Give this a share. I've been Gaz, Full Time Devils, MUFC Daily. See you in a bit.
Still not over Manchester United getting knocked out of the Champions League, made worse by all other clubs from England going through